I need a pen.
You need a pen? There's one here. We're live.
You like? I think one.
Oh, bloody hell. See who comes on for a reading.
I've got my feet done, have you?
No, I've not got your feet on, love. Can't even see bottom of chair, to be honest. Hello, Joanne. Lisa, hello, my lovely. Good lunchtime. Turn that down. I don't want to hear myself in mono speaker. Hope you're well. Hi, Joanne. How are you? Oh, dear. I've only just woke up. It's been one of those. I didn't get to bed till about 3 o'clock this morning, and we've got grandson tonight, so it's going to be fun and games, I'll tell you. So yes. So if anybody's in chat that's already put your name down for a reading, please just say aye. So we can mark it off. We'll let you off this Sunday. It's Sunday. I know, Lisa. I've had a right lazy day. But saying that, if I didn't go to bed by 3, you know, it's not too bad. Rachel, my lovely, how are you? So what plans has everybody got for this lovely Sunday afternoon? Seeing as though we've got a little bit of blue skies, but snow forecasted later. Hi, Lisa. Hope you're well, my lovely. Oh, dear. Nothing. Just a relaxing day, Joanne. Well, we've got grandson coming over at 2 eating dinner. I think I'm having cabbage soup again. John's favourite. It's not the minute he's fed up of eating. I've been poorly but getting better. Ah, Rachel, bless you, my lovely. Hope you're feeling better now. And whatever it is, it's cleared up. So, yeah. I'm dieting again. It's not going right well, though. Lindsay, Joanne, Lindsay, Lisa, H, John, Jolie, Joanne, Rachel. Oh, I didn't see Jolie. Hello, Jolie, my lovely lady. Hope you're well. I've been out of sorts too. Do you know, I think everybody has with weather being like it is. It's been an horrible month for a lot of people. They've either had cold, flu bugs, sickness bugs. It's not been a nice month at all. Oh. So who's up for a reading?
Lisa.
Just had cheese on toast. Cheese on toast? I had cheese on toast for ages. But I'm not a cheese fan. I've actually got some crackers that I'm going to have. So spring is approaching fast. Ready. Oh, I hope so. I hope so. I hope this weather's clear. This weather's going to clear up because it's right shitty weather at minute. I'll swear before my mod comes on. Cheese on toast with a drop of Marmite, Jolie. Or cheese on toast with Henderson's relish. Right, let you give me. Can you just fill my e-cig up for me, darling, please? It's there next to you. Marmite, ew. Don't you like Marmite, Lisa? Oh, I love me Marmite. What do you say about Marmite? You either love it or hate it? I'm like Marmite. Either love me or you don't. Hide from Scotty, Kimmer and Clary. I know. Peanut. I love peanut butter as well. This is why I can't lose weight. No, not Marmite. Now, do you know, somebody once said to me, drink Marmite, because I like to drink OXO drinks. And somebody said, drink Marmite, and I was like, no, that's dirty. But I will have Marmite on my toast. So, my lovely ladies and gentlemen, if there's any men watching, well, there is a John, but he is a gentleman. I'll give him that. So, who's first for a reading? Is it Lisa, did you say? Lisa, can you give me a number that's relevant to you, my lovely lady? We'll be getting talked about. I've only got 7 on. Oh yeah, we thought it were a scarf, but it's actually like a velcro type thing. There's 2 Lisas. Which Lisa is for a reading? Hamilton, my lovely. Which Lisa? Are you both having a reading? John will put other Lisa down for number 2. So Lisa Hamilton, if you can give me one of your numbers, please. And then other Lisa, you can have your reading a number after. So something that's personal to you, my lovely. No, I quite like this, Matt, actually. Number 7. Let's see what we've got for you this morning. So you know these are your past, your present, and your futures. Readings at the minute. I'm not doing questions, but I think I'm getting there on that one. So I've just got a couple more to do just to make sure I can read cards properly from that. But yeah, well, that's also my number, Lisa. Oh my goodness, you're both going to have 7s. So Lisa, 4 of Swords from your past. So let's have a look at you then from your past. Excuse me. So for you then, Lisa, going back to your past, I'm going to say you was quite a fiery kind of character. I think you were quiet. You were like Miss Prim and Proper. But you also, butter wouldn't melt kind of thing, but it would. I do think that there was something in your past that sort of held you back slightly, but not enough. But you know this red coming from your head here? It's as though you've got red hair, my lovely. I know you might not have, but it's like you've got that, the fieriness of a redhead, let's say. But I do think you're either like, not like a Miss Prim and Proper, but that's how either other people perceived you or you was. But like I said, you were like butter wouldn't melt, but it would melt. There's something to do with travel, I would say, because you've got a bird up here with wings. So not sure whether that come later on, but there was definitely something to do with travel. You've also got like a W here, as I call it. And to me, that it's like doing a swan dive, this bird. So I think this is the thing that we're putting down, but I don't know whether it's you pulling yourself down more so than anybody else. But there was definitely something around you to do with your confidence or something more to do with your personality on holding you back or something like that, my lovely. I do see that there's quite a few. One, I can see one. So there's one person. So let me think. I think there's one person who see, there's a one person, but then there's like a waspy thing next to it. So I don't know whether you got stung by like a close friend or in a relationship, but there's definitely something to do with this person down here. But they're underneath you, so it's not like they're below you. But there's definitely something going off with this person. But yeah, I do feel like you were a little bit of a firecracker. But yeah, so that one's for your past up. So your next card is the Wheel of Fortune. So your Wheel of Fortune, what I get is you've got some absolute fantastic opportunities happening right now around you. They are going to involve other people. Little bit of drama going off behind, and again, that one person's hidden there. So the person that I saw there, look, I can just see a little face on that card. But they're there again. There's somebody in your background. Evening, afternoon, Irish, afternoon, hello. There's definitely somebody in your background still, and I think it's coming from your past. I don't know who they are or what they're doing, but they're sort of like hiding in your background. But the opportunities that you've got coming up is definitely going to take you on like a whirlwind. But all the opportunities that you've got coming up are really, really good because you can see that your hair's flowing. So you're actually welcoming all these changes coming in. But like I said, there's massive changes happening around you now. So and your feet aren't grounded. So again, I don't know if this could possibly be something, a move or something like that. But there's definitely it's like a wheel that you're on at minute, and you've got like these 3 opportunities here, but there's going to be more coming in because you're just on a massive wheel, my lovely. But your character's also changed because where you are here, you've like took control a little bit of yourself. From you've changed from who you was to who you are now, because you can see that change in you coming in. You're quite open armed there, you're holding your arms open, whereas there you've got them like to your side. Your future card, so you've got the Page of Wands. So again, what I'd say for this card is in your future. Now, to me, that looks similar to that one. So that's telling you that this thing that's going to happen here could turn your wheel up, so like turn you upside down in a way, but not in a negative way, in a positive way, because you're still holding out your arms. Your legs are firmly on the floor, but I think whatever this is going to be quite significant out of the changes that you've got coming. I'm going to say there's 3 big changes coming, but there's one change that really is going to be massively significant to you, because you can see it here in your future card. And like I say, your feet are grounded on floor, you've still got your arms spread, you're wearing like a mask. So I think that wearing the mask is something to do with from being younger to being where you are now. You've like revealed your mask kind of thing. But no, definitely all good, my lovely. And then your last card is your Tower. So again, with your Tower, you can see that flight of bird. On there, it was pointing down. On there, it's pointing upwards. You can see you sort of like falling, but this is to do with this wheel and the changes that you've got coming in. I think one of the changes coming in is going to be a travel of sorts or a move of sorts, because you've got your wing there and you've also got your wing on that bird, and they were something to do with travel or move back then. But again, whoever this person is that's hiding in your background is going to disappear. They're not going to stay in background for long. Whether you're going to pull them in or not, I don't know. But yeah, you've definitely got, but there's your Tower of Strength. So for me, from here to here, that could be a change, your strength, either people that you've had around you or it's just you. Oh, the person is still hiding in background, look, because you can, I don't know if you can see that, it's like a face up there. I missed that. So I do think that this person is still hiding in background. I don't know whether they're like waiting for you to welcome them in, or whether they're just like, just somebody that's just like there in your background with you. So that's what I'm getting for you, Lisa, my lovely lady. I hope that makes sense to you. If it doesn't, that's okay, because I can only recharge. 3 big changes, interesting. I've just moved. Maybe that's one of them. It could be, my lovely. It could be. But like I said, but that with that bird one, I felt that were a move. So that and changes were happening now. So that could reference to change of your move that you've just done. So yeah, thank you very much, Lisa, for letting me read. Lisa, the next Lisa, are you having number 7, or are you picking another relevant number to you, my lovely? Come more. Hello, Claire Bear. Hello, hello. I'm going to get talked about. I've only got 8 in my chat. Oh, dear. Yes, the number 7. No worries, Lisa. So, your pass card, we've got the 9 of Swords upwards. So, looking at this card, looking back into your past, I would say, I'm not going to say you were frightened of somebody, but there was definitely somebody that sort of like possibly made you feel bad about yourself. Just because of how they're sort of like scowling and looking down at you. I can't see it's you being making somebody feel bad for themselves. So I will say somebody did make you feel bad about yourself in your past. You've got the swords around you. And I feel like whoever this person was could have been a little bit controlling, whether it's a parent or a partner, but there was definitely a little bit of control going in to back then. I think you also had lots of dreams, but it were like your voice were never heard kind of thing, Lisa. So it were, you sort of like, you're like cocooning yourself away from everybody or away from this. You're like putting that like a protection barrier around yourself. But you've got these swords that point down, but then you've got these that point up, which to me shows, but they're behind you. So you wasn't ready to not fight this person as such, but you wasn't ready to take that control back, or take that. But I do believe that you did feel a bit down. I don't want to say downtrodden because I don't think it's a good word, but you know what I'm saying by that kind of wording. But that's what I get from your past. From your future, sorry, that's past, present. So from your present now, I do feel like things have taken a turn to where you are. See, on this one, you're very closed off. On this one, you're just starting to like open up. So I don't know whether you've got issues with trust, but you're definitely protecting yourself. But your arms are open, so you are ready to welcome new things into your life. Now, there's also, with these cups, if they were other way around, I would say, even if they're that way around, to me, you've got a blue flame and like a yellowy flame. And to me, I always represent them as a male and a female. So I don't know whether there's something happening around you with a male and a female at the moment. But there's definitely something. Your head feels like you're in a bit of a daze because it's like you don't know whether to let this barrier down or keep it up or whatever. But I do feel that you will open yourself up, but I just think you've just got to build that bit of confidence up. You've got some like wavy stuff coming on. But it's like here, I don't know whether the confidence you didn't have then is growing because you've definitely got your feet on like a pedestal kind of thing. So I don't know whether you're like you've built yourself back up. Because I don't think this person made you feel very worthy, if you know what I mean. But it's like you're getting there. But you can definitely see you've got your guard up because you've got like bricks coming up here. As I look at them as bricks, they're not, but that's what I see them. So there's definitely like some self-protection going off here at the minute, my lovely. So your future card, you've got the Page of Cups. And again, your future card. So you can see how you stood on this card there and you're like still hanging upside down. On your future card, you stood on its head. So whoever this is or whoever this was is underneath you. You're celebrating the fact in the future that it's not that you've put this person in place, but you've definitely you're not letting it, you're not allowing that control to come in or anything else. So all this, what you're going through here, is all going to come out all right. You're also going to be celebrating, but I think that's more celebrations to yourself rather than anybody else. You've got a couple of people coming in at the side. Now, these people, just be aware that one of them is still attached to this here. The other one is just getting away, so they're no longer attached. So just be careful just about these two people that come in. That protection you've still got round yourself. You're still protecting yourself, and I think you always will, just because of what went off in past. But yeah, just be aware that there is two people, but one of these people, I don't know whether they're still attached to this person back here and they're trying to get away, and they're looking at you, because this one here has already got away. But that could just be a reflection of yourself. But there's definitely still somebody that's still sort of within this person's grip. Now, whether you're supposed to help them to get away or they're going to try and draw you back in, I think that's what you're just going to have to be aware of, my lovely. And then your overall card, so it shows you the changes that you've gone through. You've gone through like 3 different changes in your personality for who you are. You can see the celebration of life coming in. You can see the new beginning that you've got coming in. And again, you can still see you've got like, I can see, and it just looks like a protection around yourself, because you've got your 3 stones there. You've got your thingy, you like jagged edges there. So to me, that's still a protection. But you are opening up, but you're in the center, and it's like they're protecting you, if you know what I mean. But yeah, that's what I've got for you, Lisa, my lovely lady. I hope that all makes sense to you, or at least some of it does. Oh, can I join, please? Yes, Louise. I don't know whether John's doing the list already. Yeah, so yeah, you are. Who's next?
Hale.
Hale, can I have a number that's relevant to you, my lovely? I'm not very good at doing questions, Hale. What I can do is I can do your past, your present, and your future, and just see whether you get an answer from that, if that's all right. 142. Right. I've only just started up with tarot, as you see, so I'm just getting back into it. So I'm not 100% sure on questions. I have got a few guinea pigs that I'm just doing questions for, but yeah, just see if it comes out in any of these cards, my lovely. So for your past, so I think for you in your past, I'm not sure whether you were settled or whether you actually moved around a lot. I'm not quite sure, because you're not grounded fully. You're like in flight mode. So I don't know whether this is more a symbolic thing to you, that you just, actually, I think what it is more than anything, I think you're the person that just takes everything in your stride. I don't think you take any nonsense. And especially in your past, I don't think you took nonsense. But I do definitely feel that there was you celebrated one thing. Now, whether that was to do with a moving on kind of thing, but you're definitely in control of yourself and of the situation around you. I think you lost lost your way a little bit down at the bottom, because you've got that big splash. So it's like you did used to have quite a bit going off, but then you sort of like took flight and removed yourself out of certain situations to get yourself. I think the celebration cup you're holding is the celebration cup that you actually got away from all this all this like rough water down at the bottom. So whatever this situation was, you actually managed to get away. I do feel that you did leave a couple of people behind. So whether that were certain friends or family members, but they were part of whatever this was happening around you there. So I do feel you took flight. But yeah, definitely you celebrated getting away or making certain changes when you were younger, my lovely. Your future card. So your future card at the minute, I feel like you've got the world on your shoulders. There's something going off around you, and it's absolutely draining you, I think, right now, mentally and physically. I think you feel drained. You've got some swords coming in, so I don't know whether it's other people that are making you feel like this, because I'd set swords to me represent people in certain cards. So I don't know whether it's coming from other people that are making you feel like you're feeling at minute. But if you open your eyes and you look above, whatever this situation is happening, there's a light. If you open your eyes and you look up, you are going to have to make some choices. There's definitely some decisions coming in to be made, and you're holding on to a lot of I don't want to say baggage, but you're holding on to something, and you're either holding on because you don't want to let go of that, or this is what the struggle's over. I'm not quite sure. But there's definitely in this like blue ear, I can see like a foxy type person, and as somebody said yesterday, the fox means sly. So I don't know whether you've got I don't know if you've got somebody around you that may be causing a few issues for you, but you definitely need to start looking after yourself. You need to start looking after yourself and again concentrating on yourself here, because you used to be so free spirited, and it's like now you've just sort of like everything's just getting on top of you, my lovely. But then you've got the Tower of Strength for your future. So what's happening now is it's not going to be like this forever. It is going to change, and you've just got to open your eyes and sort of like try and move away from this situation, because it's looking upwards. So don't look back, start looking forward. So you need to stop looking back. So I don't know whether this figure here is actually, that's what you've got to move away from, because you've got to like looking forward there. But your Tower of Strength definitely shows that everything's going to be okay. You're going to make the right decisions. You're going to make decisions that you want to do. Again, there's flight mode going off again. So I don't know whether you're going to be moving again, or you could actually be moving twice, because there's two birds up there. But definitely you're going to move in. There is going to be other opportunities coming up for you. But you've got to like go through that door. A red door is going to be significant for you, because you've got a red door here and you're going into it head first. So there's something to do with I'm going to say colour red or a red door, just because you've got it on this card. And that's coming up in your future. But that could be the move. Something to do with the move that you've got coming up. But there's definitely two things taking on in flight. And then your last card, you've got your Wheel of Fortune. And I think this card just represents the journey that you've been on. Because I feel like from here, from past, present, at the minute, you feel like you're on that same like merry-go-round, and you don't know how to get off, or you don't know how to make them changes. But you're definitely going to make them changes. You've just got to like open your eyes and just make that choice that you've got to make. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, my lovely. I'm not sure if that makes any sense to you. I hope it does. But there you go, my lovely. Next.
Maria Thomas.
Maria Thomas, if you're still in, could I have a number that's relevant to you, my lovely lady? The Wheel of Fortune, it was just an overall card for your past, your present, and your future. It just shows that you've been on a journey. 6. So again, going back to your past, you've got the 8 of Swords. Thanks, Ale, my lovely. I do feel at times you did have your hands tied in your past. Who am I doing now? Maria. Sorry, Maria. I do feel at times, Maria, you did have your hands tied. But you've got a lot of chaos going off around you. There were a lot of things happening around you. I'm not going to say bad things because I'm not necessarily sure whether it's good or bad, but I always think positive. So I don't think it's bad. There's definitely a doorway there. So there was doorway opening for you. And I don't know whether this doorway actually is going to like release that feeling of being tied down or tied to something. You've got a lot going off in your head. Also, you've got your sword. So I do feel like you were surrounded by people quite a lot. But I do feel some of these people did have problems because you can see vines wrapping around them. And I think at times you just wanted to cocoon yourself away from all this, what were going off around you, because you've got your cocoon at the top there. So I do feel like you wanted to cocoon yourself. But there was definitely a doorway there. The opportunity was there for you. If you walk through this doorway, your future, your present card. So yeah, you did actually go through that doorway, because you've got the 6 of Wands and it shows you're in flight. So you actually did cut ties. You not, when I say cut ties, I don't mean you ignored everybody, but I just mean you got yourself out of this where you felt tied or trapped or whatever situation it was, and you actually took that leap, and you took the leap of faith and went through the door. You are in flight mode. There's definitely something coming up around you now, because you've got the fire breathing dragon thing, and it's breathing fire. So I would say there's definitely something happening now that's going to cause a lot of excitement, I would say, because fire to me, I get excited when I see a bonfire. So to me, I have to go by what I'm feeling. So I think there's something happening, but I think it's going to be really exciting, and I think it's going to take you to another, like onto another level. You're leaving behind all these people here with their problems. You've set yourself free from all problems that were around these people. You've sort of like, I'm out, I'm done. You're holding one of them still close. So I think you've still got a good attachment to, I think you've still got a good friendship with one of these people, because you're definitely taking one with you, but you are leaving a few of them behind you. But definitely watch out for this one, because that's going to be, I mean, this is happening now. So there's got to be something good happening around you now. Because like I said, fire to me gives excitement. So I feel that there is something happening that's really exciting around you now, my lovely. Your 10 of Cups. So yeah, so you've took one with you. So your future, you can see that person there. I do think that you two are going to do some growing together. There's going to be plenty of things to celebrate. Just be careful, because I think somebody's going to try and creep back in, because you've got the fox down at the bottom. But there's so many celebrations coming up in the future, and I feel that you're going to celebrate them together with whoever this person is who you've took under your wing. I do feel that you're going to celebrate life together, but I feel like you are going to grow together as well. And then your overall card, you've got your 2 of Swords. So your Two of Swords, just your overall card just goes through everything that you are. So you can see here, you've got your arms crossed, which I think goes back to this card, where you felt like you got your hands tied. There's your Two of Swords there going up, which would represent the two that I was talking that you and somebody else. And again here. And again, your open stance to me, there's definitely changes coming in. But you've still got the head of somebody coming in, so that could relate back to the fox person. So again, just be careful, because I don't know whether this person wants to join or whether this person wants to cause try and cause a bit of aggro, or not cause aggro, but I think this person may have got problems of their own that they need to sort out before they can sort of like join in. But yeah, my lovely, that's what I get for you from them cards. Again, I hope it makes sense, my lovely. Next, Lisa Roo. Lisa Roo, could I have a number, please, that's relevant to you, my lovely? 10. Trying to have a quick puff on me, sig in between.
Thanks, that's all spot on.
Oh, you're welcome, Maria, my lovely. As long as everybody makes sense, then, like I say, I might get it wrong on times because I only read what I get from pictures, and I read on my feelings kind of thing, on what I get. So that's how I try and work with my cards. So, in your past, so you've got King of Cups. So I feel at times you had the weight of the world on your shoulder in past, because you've got somebody sat on you. Again, I think at times you were made, I don't want to say like ugly duckling kind of thing, but I think at times that's how you were made to feel by this person. I think this other person who's above you, I think they sort of celebrated life, but like walked all over you kind of thing. But your wings are spread, so you didn't put, as soon as you had the chance, I feel you did manage, you moved out, you moved on. You didn't actually I don't think you like stayed round for much longer, but I do definitely feel that this person did cause you quite a lot of upset towards yourself, but you never gave up because you've got your wings spread, and if you look, you're ready to take flight. So I don't believe you did stay in this situation. I do believe that you moved on, but your next card will tell me. So your next card, so this is where you are now. So I'm not sure how relative that is to now, but I do feel that now, because you've got your Six of Swords, now you are upside down, but that's not a bad thing. I do feel, again, with this card, you're very, very guarded. Your guard's up. You've got so much guarding around you, but do you know what? That bird of flight's still there. So I believe that you've still got dreams of things that you're wanting to do to make the changes to your life, but I do feel like you've still got the weight of the world on your shoulder. I'm not sure whether it's to do with the past or whether it's to do with new things, but looking at the card, I would say it's more to do with your past, that you still are affected by what went off here. You are putting things in place, but I do think at times you do find things difficult. But you've definitely got to follow your heart, because you've got like your bird here and you've got your hearts there. So you really need to follow your heart, make your decisions from your heart and not your head, because your head at the minute is so weighed down But I do feel like you need to give yourself quite a lot of love, and stop attacking yourself, if you know what I mean, and start like believing in yourself and loving yourself for who you are, because you're actually an amazing person. Your future card, and that speaks volumes. So your Five of Swords. So again, you can still see in your future that you've still got that sadness on your face, but that is just because you're making changes. You've gone from that to that. Now, again, you're still feeling that weight on your shoulders, but don't forget, everybody can change the future. You've still got that weight on your shoulder, and I still feel that whatever this was, it's there. It's still weighing you down at times. You're still very guarded in your future. I think what your card just said, I think you need to try and talk to somebody, and like get some advice, because your head's your head's just not in the right space. So whether you've got a good friend that you could talk to, or somebody close to you that you can open up to, because at minute you just, I don't want to say it's depression, but your cards are showing like that's the way it could go if you don't get it sorted. Things are going to change, and you are going to feel better about yourself because you stood upwards. So things are going to change from where you are now to a positive direction. But I do feel you do need to open up to somebody, bring somebody in and try and talk to them, my lovely. Because you do need to get rid of what's going off in your head at minute, my love. And then your Eight of Pentacles. So if you look at this card, to me, this represents you. So you've got all these things going off around you, right? All these stars things here. To me, that's all this that's going off around you now. But you know what? Look how positive you are in middle, because I feel that you will open up to somebody. I think you will go and talk to somebody, get the help you need, and advice. And you're going to take control back of your life, look, because you're actually painting. So you're the one painting. So your head's full of, instead of it being, can you see your headspace? Here, it's all like, everything's all over the place, but you know, here you've got like the butterflies coming in, you've got the positive energies coming round you. So I do feel that this actually could be more your future. So if you take that stand now and open up about whatever's going off, my lovely, this is going to be you. So you know that future, this is going to be your future. You're going to take control of everything. And you do feel 100% better, and you're lighter. You've got nothing round you. So all this that's round you has gone, my lovely. But that's what I'm getting from cards for you, my love. Louise M, if you could give us a number, my lovely, something that's relevant to you. Oh, I've got 16 in.
I'm dreading the last one.
Why? You can't pronounce. You're welcome, Lisa. My mother's speaking to someone close about all the things. Do you know what, Lisa? You need to. You really need to. I'm really sorry for your loss, my lovely lady. Yeah. I'm really sorry to hear about your mom. And try and open up and talk to somebody, because you're not on your own. You're never on your own. Even at times, if you feel like you're on your own, you're never on your own. You've got so many people around you that care about you. But really try and get them feelings out, because they are just going to weigh you down, my lovely. But let me know how you get on, Lisa, and if you do need to speak, I'm always around, or John's always around, to talk to you if you need to talk to somebody who's impartial to every situation. Hello, Bewitched, waiting for a phone call, so I'm listening to you instead of radio. Bless you. That's good, because you know what? That girl that had got no weight on her shoulders and we're stood painting, that is going to be you. But you've just got to work through what you've got to work through to get there, my lovely. It's not easy, but you will do it. You'll get there, my lovely. So, Louise, so you've got the King of Pentacles. So let me look what Louise has got. So, Louise, I feel with you, I feel you had your feet firmly on the ground. I do feel at times you were sort of like torn in a couple of directions, because you're holding on to this, but then you're holding on to the spear. So you've got like two directions you could have go. I think one direction would have took you down one path and the other direction would have took you down the other. Not sure which path you took. But you was definitely ready to move on, because you've got your bags packed here. But I don't know what, I don't know whether you did both of these, because even on your spear look, on this choice, you've got like this flowery thing here, but then also on this side, you've got the flower. So I think these two choices that you had to make in your past are probably going to be very relevant to where you are now. Because like I say, you got your feet on, so you knew which opportunities were going to come up. There were a divide of some sort, because I can see you've got like you've got a divide in your skirt. So I think you were quite torn between which one of these two you were going to go down. And it's like you're weighing it up there. It's sort of like, do I go that way? Do I go that way? Because you're holding both these in your hand. So yeah, there was something in your past that you were like torn between two choices, between two things. It could have been two people. It could have been two opportunity, what it is, but there was definitely two significant things for you that you felt torn. You weren't fully torn, you were only halfway torn, but you were definitely torn between a certain situation that was going off in your past. So there you've got your Queen of Pentacles. So your Queen of Pentacles. So I'm not sure whether you chose the path of flight with that, because here you've got your wings, but that could also mean that you went that way and now you've decided to change your path. But there's definitely things happening around you, because you've got your wings out, looking very posh in your hat though. You've also got another opportunity coming up for you here, because you've got this pentacle that's behind you. So I don't know whether you've missed an opportunity and it was, or you feel at times you should have done the other opportunity, because there's definitely something that's like behind you to the side, but I don't know whether it's related to that or something new. You've got your hands behind your back, so I feel like at the minute, I don't know if you're hiding something or somebody's hiding something from you. Because you've sort of like, I'm looking at your card and I can see like your hands behind your back. So I don't know whether you've got a secret to tell somebody or somebody's got a secret to tell you, but I would, don't forget, this is all happening now around you. So you might be getting some news coming in, because there's definitely, somebody's definitely hiding it. It's either you hiding it or somebody's hiding something from you. Just be careful where your feet are, because your feet, I feel, at times you like get caught up in things quite easily, because you've got your grass there. You don't get involved in anything, but your feet definitely do feel they're not as free as what they were here. There's more things happening around you now, but you're like dragging your feet for some reason and it's getting caught in grass, but you've got patches where it doesn't, so you're not always in that situation. But I do think it's something to do with whatever you're hiding. It might be some news about yourself that you've got to tell somebody, or somebody's got some news for you. to tell you. But there's definitely something to do. I don't know whether you do feel like you've missed an opportunity or you should have gone down other path. I'm not sure what that's referring to, but it's definitely something referring to one of these two. So your future card. So again, you've got the devil for your future card, my lovely. So for the devil, what I think is, this secret or whatever it is that's been hidden, I feel that this is going to affect your future, but I think it's going to affect your future in a positive way. I do feel though, you are gonna, there is something that's, whatever's hidden from you is going to not trap, but like how you've got your feet in grass here, if you're not careful, you're going to get swamped. Your wings have gone, but you've also got this person here, and whoever this person is, they're holding this opportunity. So I'm not sure whether this opportunity is something that you're like hiding this from whoever, or somebody's hiding that because this person here is still holding that opportunity for you. But I feel they're going to lead you down. They might like lead you away from the path you're supposed to be on. Because like I say, you've got your feet going through grass here, and I think at times you feel tired. But here, your feet are tied, and it's like you've jumped too quickly into making a decision, or jumped too quickly on whatever this information is you've got coming through, my lovely. Your last card, you've got the Eight of Wands. So again, you can see yourself. And again, it refers more to this lady here. And I think this is how you're feeling at minute. Because you've got things coming at you on this card. But I think that refers more to this one, I think. But yeah, you can definitely see, because you've got your feet on the floor here, but you've got these swords coming in. So there'll be your opportunities. You've also got a flight one there, which would represent the wings that you're on here. Your feet are free. But yeah, there's definitely something or a secret, not a secret. There's definitely something that's been hidden. Either you feel it's been hidden from you, or you're hiding it from them. I'm not sure which way around, my lovely, but that shows in card, because I'm just looking at this ribbon, and it's like with ribbon kind of thing. It's it needs to be sorted, my lovely. So that's what I get for you, my dear. I'm not sure if that'll make sense to you or not, but
Rita T.
Rita, can I have a number from you, my lovely lady? Oh, bless you. Thank you, Louise, my lovely. Wait, Rita. Rita, are you still in group, my love? If you are, could you give me a number that's relevant to you, my dear?
Suspense is killing it.
Well, I'll come back to Rita. Who's next?
Nana.
Where's Vicky on the list?
There's Rita, Nana, then Vicky.
Rita, Nana, then Vicky.
Yeah.
Rita's not in. Nana, are you still in?
So Vicky will be next after Nana.
Nana, if you're still in, could you give me a number, please, that's relevant to you? Muchly appreciated. 333.
So Vicky will be next.
Yeah, so Vicky, you're next, my lovely. So you've got the Four of Cups. Just bear with me a minute, Nana. So again, again, a lot of people are feeling weighted down. So again, looking into your past, my lovely, you had your feet on the floor, but there were a lot of things that was I wouldn't say holding you back, but you definitely, I think you more or less held yourself back. I don't think there was anybody involved. I think it was you that sort of like held yourself back in certain situations. I do feel at times you did miss opportunities. I feel that you missed 3 opportunities somewhere in your past. But there was definitely opportunity come up because it's the like holding the flower symbol for you. And that was probably the opportunity that you were waiting for. It feels like that you're waiting for opportunities to happen, but one opportunity definitely did happen. And whether it were meeting somebody or because you're being handed flowers, so I would take it that this is a person. I think a person's coming to your life and they're going to change your life for the better. I do feel again that you were guarded at times because I don't know if you can see on cards, but again, you've got your hands covering up your chest. I don't feel that you were, again, your head's quite clear. I think you knew direction at path, and I don't think these were missed opportunities as such, but I do think you made the choice not to go that because you were waiting for this opportunity here. So I don't feel like there were missed opportunities. I think you chose not to go down, not to participate in certain opportunities because you knew the one that you were waiting for. And the one you waited for, actually, it looks like it did happen. But you've definitely not got anything going off around your head. So your head's quite clear, you're clear thinking, but you are very guarded at times when you're in your past because you've like got your arms going around your chest, my lovely. Your next card, you've got the 8 of Cups. So at the minute, I feel like you're on a journey, you're on a path, but I don't think you know which path to take at the minute. I think you're still very undecisive. I think you could have been quite undecisive in your past as well. Maybe that's what that split is on your head because you're very undecisive. You struggle to make decisions, I think. So yeah, but I think there's something now. You're definitely on a path, but again, you're missing certain things that are happening around you. And it's not like achievements or anything else, but there's certain opportunities happening, and you're like walking past them. You're not paying attention to what's happening around you. So you feel like you're missing out on a lot of things, but actually you're not missing out on them. You're just closed off to opening up. But I feel that the path you're on now, you just need to like look round, don't walk with your eyes closed, as the saying goes. Open your eyes a little bit more to what's happening around you. You're not guarded anymore, so your guards actually come down. And you're letting go of something because you've got it in your hand there. It's like a bag or something, but you're definitely letting it go. You've let go a lot, so you've actually let go of a lot of things around you. But you still feel like you're missing out on opportunities because you're still sort of following this bird here. You follow, you can see this one thing, and you're focusing on this one thing and you're missing out on so many other good things because you're like focusing in on this one thing. So you need to be more aware of your surroundings and what other people or other things going off around you, and start getting involved with them instead of just waiting for this one thing, because it's so close but it's so far away is the song. But that's what I feel like it is. That's what I feel like it is with you at the minute. Your next card, you've got the King of Swords. So your future card's showing that you need to make your changes here, and you do really need to open your eyes, because you're going to find yourself, you're going to close yourself off to people around you and opportunities around you when you don't need to. And don't forget, like I said, we can always change his future card, but I feel that you're like chasing, you're following this one this one dream or this one person, this one thing. You're like focused on that, and you're not aware of other things, other opportunities around you. So again, you really need to open up. You're holding the sword in this hand. So the sword to me means that you're ready to like unzip, which means that at some point in your future you are going to be more aware of your surroundings. But it'd be better to do it now than in your future, if you know what I mean. Your overall card, you've got the 5 of Wands, so it shows you the battle that you're going through. And I feel like you might have battled through life at times, or feel like you're in a battle. But I think that refers back to this, because of everything you're missing out on. I mean, it's like you're fighting yourself and other people at times, because other people say, I'm going to make an example. Oh, come on, we're going to pictures tonight. And you'll go, oh no, because I've got to do such and such. So you make the excuse not to go. And that's kind of what this card's saying. So like I said, just try and be more aware of other opportunities going on around you, and it'll be absolutely amazing for you, my lovely. Start doing other things instead of focusing on the one. Is it Vicky next?
Yeah.
I hope that makes sense for you, my lovely. Vicky, could you give me a number, please? Afternoon, everybody coming in. I'm not taking no notice. Number 3. So you've got the Queen of Pentacles, my lovely. So for you, Vicky, I think your past was quite a positive past. Again, I think you just strolled through life. We are a caring world, really. I think you were a very positive person. I think you were like life and soul of a party, if there were one. You didn't really get involved in much things, but I would have said you got like quite a nice group around you when you were younger. Even though you've got your arms behind your back, I don't feel you've hidden anything about yourself, because that's more like a statement with your hands on your hips. I am who I am. If you don't like me, tough shit, I'm not bothered. That kind of personality to go with that. I feel you had quite a lot of dreams that you wanted to follow. I think you did dream a lot. But like I said, I think everything for you, there definitely was an opportunity coming up, because it's there at the side of you. And it's one massive opportunity, and
I'm having trouble connecting.
I think
I'll
you,
keep trying.
what the bloody hell? But yeah, definitely one thing coming up. There is somebody hidden here. There is somebody, I know it looks like a flower, but to me that looked like a face when I looked at it. So I do find that there's either somebody hiding behind you, or would that be you hiding behind them? No, I don't think so. I don't think you're a person to hide. So I'm going to change that. But yeah, there's definitely somebody hiding behind you. So whether that person like looks up to you, I do feel that you were like a free spirit nature wise, because you've got the rabbit showing in your card. So I do feel, like I say, you were very down to earth, grounded, and everything else. Your next card is where you are now. So you're on the Knight of Pentacles. So I think at the minute you're in a bit of a quandary. This decision here, whatever this was, is here in your hand. So you haven't done anything about this yet. Whatever this was, you're still thinking about whether you should do it or not. And to be honest with you, I'd do what's right for you in this circumstance. It's not about what anybody else thinks. It's just solely focused on you. You need to make that choice, because whatever it is, it's been there with you from your past, and you've like brought it through, but now you're holding it in your hand, whereas though there it was more to the side of you. So now you're holding it in your hand. So maybe that were one of your dreams you had, and now the dream's getting closer. It's like the opportunities are rising now for you to take. You're ready to go on your journey because you're sort of like you've got your dragony thing there to sit on and take flight. So you're actually ready for this opportunity to happen. I'm not sure whether this opportunity is, like I said, it's something you dreamed of, because you've got these like butterfly things, but like they like represent that as well. So I don't know whether it's something that you've always planned to do, but it's never been the right time to do it. And maybe now is the right time to make that choice you needed to make, my lovely. Your future card, you've got Judgment. So, but in your future card, what you can see that you're surrounded by love. You can also see with your Judgment card that, do you know what? You worked and worked and worked. Whatever this is here, you worked at it and worked at it. And it's like now you can sit back, you can relax, and it's like, I've done it. It's like you've achieved what you wanted. Whatever you've dreamed you wanted to achieve, you're going to achieve it. And you're going to be able to put your feet back up and say, I've achieved it. So yeah, but I mean, it's took some working on, but you've definitely got there. But you've definitely got love coming in, because you can see the heart that you're surrounded in. And I always say that to anybody that gets this card, I see the heart round there. So there's definitely some love coming in. Your next card, you've got the Seven of Pentacles, and your Seven of Pentacles just sort of like just clarifies the journey you've been on. So your Seven of Pentacles, it shows you on this one, it's more to do with, well, you can see all your cards, because you can see you pondering about whatever this is. You can see that pondering coming in, because you're not guarded. You've like got your hand on your chin, and it's like, but that's more what you're doing here. You're more undecisive about this, because it's something that you've always wanted, but time's never been right. But maybe now the time is right for you to do it. But again, the decisions you make have got to be you, because however we say it, every decision we make has a consequence, you know, whether it's a good or bad one. So never take your cards for literally, do you know what I mean? But if you can get guidance from them, that's what I always say. But you're definitely thinking about this, but you will make the right choice for you. But it has been like an uphill, not in your future, it feels like it, but you know what, you succeed, you get there, and you do get that love. So yeah, for me, it's all cooking on gas for you, my lovely. So there you go. I hope that was okay for you, my lovely. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to say Jabuka, because I cannot pronounce this whole word. So if your first initial is Jabuka, Jabuka, Izcernobila. If that's you, could you please give me a number that's relevant to you, my lovely? Because there's no way I can pronounce that word. So I am just going to say Jabuka Izcernobila. I don't think they'll be in chat.
Yeah.
Oh, you're here. 223. My name is actually Anastasia. Oh my goodness. I wish you'd have put that first. I've been panicking on how I'm going to pronounce your name.
I couldn't pronounce it, so I wrote it down.
John couldn't pronounce it. He wrote it down for me.
Rita went in for a reading, but you've got one that wants to go on list.
Are we sure Rita's not in?
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen her.
Right. I'll do one more after Anastasia. Anastasia, 223. All I ask from everybody is if you've had a reading, when this video goes up, if you could just go to the comment section and just leave a comment for me on how your reading went, whether it were good, whether it were bad, whether you understood it, whether you didn't. I just like honest feedback. So if you wouldn't mind going to the comment section on this YouTube video when it's up and just leaving me a comments for today, my lovelies. Thank you very much. Ooh, Anastasia. So, my lovely, you've got the Tower of Strength, or the Tower. I call it Strength because I think it is Strength. Now, this card's showing you and somebody else because you've got this person here that's falling first, but then you've also got somebody that's falling after them. And you've also got this, like, I'm not going to say angry face at the top, but definitely, so I don't want to say feared because I think fear is the wrong word. You know, like when you've done something naughty and your mum says, I'm going to tell your dad on you, then your dad comes in to gear a clip. It's like that kind of thing I'm getting from that. But I do feel that this person was, again, really, really strict. And I think, do you know, sometimes you climbed up to the best you could be, and then I feel that you and somebody else just got knocked back down. So I think you took quite a few hard knocks in life. Is that what you'd say? I feel like you might have took a few hard knocks in life, Anastasia, because it's like you've climbed up to the top, but then you get knocked back down again. But you know what? You were a fighter and you never gave up. Neither did this other person, because you've got the strength of the birds like coming round you. So it was like whatever they did to knock you back down, I feel that you had the strength, and so did this other person, to just get back up and continue doing what you wanted to do. I don't know if this is somebody younger than you or whether you're the youngest and they was the oldest, but there's definitely two of you that felt this way. But all this, what was happening, gave you more strength to like prove everybody wrong kind of thing. And it was like you'd go at top, you'd fall off, you'd go back through the door and you'd work your way back. And it was just like that kind of circle for you in your past, my lovely. Your next card. So again, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel with the Wheel of Fortune card, I do feel that you're away from this situation now and you are on like a merry-go-round. There's so many good opportunities coming your way at the minute. You're sort of like going to be like inundated with what you can do, and it's like a very exciting time for you because the Wheel of Fortune to me means change, and I do think that there's going to be quite a lot of change going on around you. I do feel you're going to be leaving people behind because there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 people you're leaving behind altogether, but there's one person over here, and I don't know their relevance because they're actually sectioned away from all these. So I don't know whether this person here is the other person who went through this with you in your past. But I don't feel like they've got to the point in life where you are, where you're like taking back. You're like taking back your control, but you're about to go on a journey, and the Wheel of Fortune is opening up lots of opportunity. But I would try not to forget about this one down here, because I do feel that, because they're like hiding away from them still. So I still feel like this person still needs you. So it's like, don't forget me, I'm still here kind of thing. Your next card, you've got the 8 of Swords. So again, for your future, through some of these choices may not be the right choices for you to go, because or your future card saying to me, because of this person, you might make the wrong choices, and you'll just feel tied back, you'll feel tied down. So make sure whatever you're doing now, whatever these opportunities are coming up around you in this new time for you, make sure you do make the choices for you and not for others, because if you make these decisions for others, sometime in your future you're going to feel as though you've trapped yourself back in again. And like I said, that can always be changed. This is happening right now, but that can be changed. So just be aware that in your future that you are going to feel that you're trapped. But you know what? It's like they can try to rein you back in, but you're not going to get reined back in. You know, because again, that door opportunity is there and it's open for you, which brings you back down to this, to everything going off for you. So do be aware of the opportunities you've got up. I think 2 opportunities are going to be better than the other one. But again, you've got to decide for you which of these opportunities isn't the right one for you. Your overall future, it shows you at 6 of 1, so it shows you're in flight. So for me, you get the bird is giving you strength. You've moved away from this situation into a brand new situation that you're not used to. These opportunities, like I said, there's opportunities coming around you now. One of them opportunities is not a right opportunity. You've done the right thing by removing yourself from these people here, but just watch this one, because this one may come into play and like bring you back in to the fold, if you know what I mean. So you've got to be really careful, but you've got more strength here, and it's like I'm just going to pull them cords apart anyway. And your overall card just shows you that change is coming, and to just follow your heart really, and just make them choices you need to make, my lovely. So that one's for you, Anastasia. I hope you can take something away from that, my lovely. Did you say I've got one more?
Well, there were Rita didn't.
Rita's not in.
But Joan Burt put her name down for next time.
Joan.
Joan,
are you still in chat, my lovely? Do we still have Joan here with us? Joan, my lovely lady. Can you give me a number that's relevant to you, my lovely? To be honest, Claire Bear, you know, as that Sarah started off for readings, and I put them in order to have reading, and it's not random. But at the minute, it is more random because some of them don't come into groups. So what I've said is the first 10 people to comment at minute, the names can go on a list. So if they come into chat, they'll just automatically get a reading because they're on list. But if other people, it's like big middle mood here at minute. I need to sort that out. Thank you. This resonated completely. I removed myself from toxic friends, and there is still one person that I just can't move on. Hope I make. You'll make the right choices, my lovely. You'll not get pulled back in. Just follow your heart and do what's right for you, and you'll be absolutely fine, my lovely. Joan, give me 22. If ever you need us, you're now part of our amazing ETA family. So we're all here for you anyway. So if ever you need anything, just give us all a shout. And welcome to our ETA family. So, Joan, my lovely lady. So what am I seeing for you in the past?
Joan.
For Joan. Yeah, I said Joan.
I thought you said Joe, sorry.
Oh, no, I said Joan. So, you've got 2 ladies in this photo. You've got this lady here, and then you've got this lady here. And I think that this lady here was a giver. Or is it this lady here giving? No, I feel what I'm going to say by this card is, I think when you go back into your past, I think there was, I'm not going to say it's a lady. It could be male because it's just signifying a person. There was a person that gave you gifts, because I feel like this is you hiding behind the cloak, and I feel like this person looked out for you, and they used to like bring you gifts and spoil you slightly. Um, I don't think you had it easy because you've sort of like cloaked yourself off. Um, and there's something to do with, I don't know if it's your back, but I don't know whether you suffered with something with your back in the past, because you've got like a circle going round you, but to me that's like lower back area. So I don't know whether you had problems with your back when you were younger, but you definitely shouted. I feel like you were so quiet, people didn't even know you were around. You were like invisible. I think that's how you felt at times. I think this lady, whether this is that's giving you a gift, I don't know whether that's because you felt invisible to everybody around you. Um, but that's what I get from this card. So I don't know whether this lady's giving or it's you that's giving and they're receiving. But even though you're like giving them so much, you still feel quite invisible. And if you actually if you look at this one, you can actually see through your coat, and I think that's how you felt at times. I think you felt that your voice wasn't heard. But yeah, I'm not going to say not a good upbringing, but I just think that because there were bigger personalities around you, I think, and I think you were sort of like left to your own devices, if you know what I mean. But yeah, there's definitely something. But that with your back is definitely to do with something in your past, because you can see the circle on your back on that one. Your next card is what's happening now. So you've got the Ace of Pentacles. So I'm going to say there is a celebration coming up around you right now because you're blowing a trumpet. Again, you've still got whatever this is with your back, it's still irrelevant to your back now, because you've got all this like stems coming from your back. I also think that, in your arms, there's possibly something on your arms, because it looks like it's all connected. I mean, to be honest, it looks like everything's connected. So it's not only connected to your leg, it's like your upwards from like your bum area upwards. I do feel like you're getting things with your legs at the minute, but I do feel that there is a celebration that's coming up around you, or you're going to be celebrating something. You've got the pentacle in your card there as well, which I do believe that's, to me, that one, I'm going to say there's something to do with finance that's bothering you at the minute, because it's in your head. And I don't normally do this one, but I will say that there is some finances, or you're doing something with finances at the minute. But yeah, but you can definitely see. But you know what? I feel that you're a fighter as well. No matter what pain you're in, you're grounded. But I do feel that there is health issues definitely around you. But there's definitely a celebration coming up. I don't know whether that's going to be a birth or a wedding, but there's definitely a celebration that's going to happen to you now. But yeah, you're worrying over finances at the minute, I think, and I don't think it's something you need to worry over, but you definitely, or you're doing something with finances, might not necessarily be a worry. So your future card, you've got your Knight of Wands. And I think this reading is more to do with your health than anything else, my lovely, from what I'm getting. Just because you've got like, you've always got something on your back or near to your back. So I do think your back is a problem. I think you need to look after yourself a little bit more. Start paying attention to your body. But I also feel that in your future, there's new things coming in. There's new beginnings coming in. Because you know these roots are coming from the ground and they're coming upwards towards you. So I do feel that you've got some new beginnings coming in. Whether this is to do with this celebration or not, I'm not sure, but there's definitely new beginnings. I feel you do actually look after yourself quite well, because like you sat tall on thing, but definitely watch your back area, around that area, because you've like got attachments coming on your back. And when I say attachments, I don't mean you've got something attached to your back. I just mean that there's issues around there. Again, I feel there's issues with your legs, but your money worries, whatever this was here, is all sorted in your future because you're no longer contemplating it. It's like you're free to fly. But there is some opportunities coming up for you in the future, and definitely new beginnings, because these are coming from Earth and they're coming up. So whether this is new to you, something new coming up to you, or other people are bringing in that new. Yeah, definitely just look after yourself, my lovely. Your overall card. So it just shows you the journey that you've been on. I do think you struggled through life, and I think that comes back to that one. I do feel that you did feel on your own, because you're a one fish swimming, if you know what I mean. So I do feel like you were on your own. You felt more on your own than around others. And like I said, you've got people around you, but it were like you were invisible to these people. You can see your celebration that's coming up. You can see in there they've got like little look like that in your head, so you can see where your money's coming in. But like I said, I don't think it's a money worry. I think it's more just something that you're just sorting out now. It shows you that it shows looking after yourself and listening to your body, and not pushing yourself toward, my lovely. But yeah, that's what I'm getting from your cards, my love. I hope that makes some sense to you, if any. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, bless Joan. Thank you. So yes, my lovely ladies and gentlemen, I will be calling it now. I can only do 10 at a time, because it just gets a little bit too much if I don't. So, but thank you so much for joining me. I will be doing some more readings next week in the daytime, but I will post when I'm next on. If there's any certain times you prefer me to do readings throughout the day, if you can drop them in comments when live goes live, and then I can reply to your comments. Muchly appreciated. So I hope you all have a beautiful, blessed Sunday.
Tuesday? Did you mention Tuesday? No. Yeah.
Tuesday night, we're going to do something a little bit different as well on Chit Chat Night. I will be posting about it, but it is just going to be something slightly different. But I think it's a topic that I think a lot of people have struggled with at some point through their life. So make sure you're there to catch that one. But thank you for joining. Take care, my lovely, and we'll see you all soon. Mwah! Loves you. Bye.